Hi everyone! I thought I'd do this little recording today of showing the 10 new wax fragrances that are launching in our autumn winter catalogue. Now this catalogue launches on the 1st of August. As consultant perks we get those wax bars a month-ish earlier than what customers do. It gives us the opportunity to be able to melt them down and make some fabulous samples for people to enjoy. So before I melt mine 10 ones down, I'm going to do a little review of each wax fragrance to let you know what I think of them, obviously my personal perception on what that fragrance is like. And I will say I'm not actually going to warm any of these wax bars myself. I'm going to melt the whole bar to give samples for everyone that wants a sample basically. So the first fragrance we're picking up is Blackcurrant and Plum. It's a purple wax. I'm hoping it's going to smell quite blackcurrant-y. So it's dark plum, wild blackcurrant. I'm blind. Dark plum, wild blackcurrant embodies sweet apple for a temptation you won't want to resist. Yes, I can smell the apple. I can smell the plum. So I'm going to take the wax out and smell from the back. Oh, a much stronger hit of the blackcurrant and the apple. Almost like a Robinson's fruit juice of the blackcurrant and apple. That one's really nice. Blackcurrant and plum. Next up we have Falling Apples. Take a stroll through an orchard blind, crisp apple and acorn and oak. So this is from our Woods fragrance. Oh, can really smell the oak. Almost a little bit like cinnamon, woods style fragrance. And more subtle from the back, more apple. So that's got lots of lovely strong notes of the wood category inside it. Really reminds me of sort of an autumny style fragrance, as if you're going apple picking, ready for the harvest. The next one up is Frosted Vanilla. Now this one I was quite excited to be able to try. So that one is Frosted Vanilla. A wonderland of sweet vanilla bean and birch bark with a rush of frosty air. Okay, so if you like Eskimo Kiss, Polar Bear Hug, you'll actually really like this. Now this one's got a minty tone to it. So a wonderland of sweet vanilla bean and birch bark with a rush of frosty air. Yeah, it's got a minty tone, almost very similar to Polar Bear Hug, but I'd say it's a little bit more minty. A bit of eucalyptus style fragrance in it as well. A thumbs up on that one, really like it. Next up is Huckleberry Hideaway. Again, another nice purple wax. So fresh picked huckleberry, mountain violet and crisp white woods create the perfect retreat. So again, this is in the woods category. Ooh. Ooh, that's got a really nice fruity pop to it. Ooh, I really like that. Oh, this one's going to be lovely to warm. It's got, I'd say, sort of some sandalwood tones to it as well. So there's not actually sandalwood in the fragrance description, but you can find the real woods fragrance to it. Reminds you of sort of camping trips. Oh, I'm really going to enjoy that warming that one, and I'm actually really surprised. Next up is Orchard Sunrise. Freshly picked red delicious and harvest Honeycrisp apples with a hint of clove. Ooh, like this one. I could eat it, literally eat it. Definitely get that just bite fragrance that you've just bitten into an apple. See, I've got wax on the brain. Really strong hint of Honeycrisp wax in there. Almost like caramelised apples, so that you could imagine putting toffee over it and biting into it. It's going to be really crisp. I think that one is going to be a lovely one to warm. Next up is Perfect Day. So this is autumn pear mixed with spiced syrup and a spirited splash of bourbon. So this is in the fruity category as well. I would say actually these wax bars have fared quite well. They haven't melted this weekend. So this one, yes, definitely can smell the pear in it. A more masculine style fruity fragrance. I'm just trying to pop it out so I can smell from the back without breaking the bar. From the back I can get more of that fruity pear. So, very, very similar to a wax bar that we did last season for the scents of the season, I believe. That it was a crispy pear fragrance. I can't remember the name. It was part of one of the Christmas collections. Home for the Holidays collection. There was a pear fragrance there. It reminds me of that. Very masculine as well, that obviously that you've got that bourbon tone to it. Now this one I was quite looking forward to because I really, really did enjoy Black Forest Pine, the scent of the month for December. So this one is pink, pine and berry. So obviously I love pink. I'm going to love this one, hopefully. So this one again is in our fresh category this time. A fruity fantasy of pink pine adored with winter jasmine and frosted winter berries. Oh, yes. Wow. Definitely firm favourite. I think that this is almost a female version of Black Forest Pine from last season, the December scent of the month. A little bit minty. You can pick up some of that almost autumn winter frost that's just developing. That one is going to be a lovely one to warm. So that one is a pink, pine and berry. Next one, this one's going to really remind me of those harvest times. It's called Sips of Cider. So if you're planning a nice harvest party around the Halloween time, this one will probably fit in quite well. Now this is in our citrus category. It's lively blood orange steeped with sparkling ginger and cinnamon stick. 100% can smell the cinnamon. It's not a huge fan of mine. I do like some cinnamon fragrances. This one I'm not massively keen on, but you can smell the orange. It's a more tart orange as opposed to a real vibrant, juicy or fruity orange. So you can get that cinnamon and ginger sort of tone to it. Definite harvest fragrance. Yeah, definitely pick up the ginger and the orange tones in that one. This one is called Velvet Moon. I think this one's going to be quite popular. Again, it's going to be quite similar to Polar Bear Hug, maybe similar to Frosted Vanilla. So this one's Velvet Moon. We've got soft vanilla flower and white musk glow behind a silky layer of foggy mist. So I can pick up the vanilla tones from the first scent and the musky tones from the back. But it's a more, you can almost feel as if you're walking along a path that's adorned with trees either side, and you've really got that misty, foggy feeling that the frost is just sort of broken. Definite vanilla tones there, and the musk. Again, another favourite of mine. I think I'm going to enjoy warming that one. Next up is White Amber and Silk. Now obviously in the recent catalogue launch from Spring Summer we did a fragrance called White Amber and Teak, and as soon as I saw details for what waxes were coming in the autumn winter, I thought his and hers. So obviously you've got White Amber and Teak that's in our woods and masculine fragrances, and this one is going to be in our fresh category, White Amber and Silk. So this is going to be the hers version, I hope. Oh god, yes. Absolutely perfect. You can smell the warm amber in it, you can smell the bergamot. Really inviting, really calming fragrance. This is going to be a bedroom fragrance, I think. Real subtle, soft silk tones to it as well. Oh, I can't get enough of it. Oh yes, another firm favourite. I think I'm gonna be ordering all of them. Maybe not Sips of Cider. That wasn't my favourite, and Fallen Apples I wasn't really keen on. But if I had to pick 3 of them that definitely will be either going in my club, and I'll definitely be ordering myself on the 1st of August. Top 3 is going to be Pink Pine and Berry, is going to be Huckleberry Hideaway, and White Amber and Silk. Don't forget, remember to like, subscribe, give me a comment, give me your views. Much love, Susie.